Hey everybody, welcome back to Horton's Flower Farm. So today I want to talk to you about cosmos because I've been growing cosmos the past couple of years on my flower farm, and I found that different varieties grow better, bigger, and are just look fuller. So I wanted to go over the varieties that work for me, the varieties that didn't work for me, so maybe I can help you decide which varieties you want to grow on your farm. Okay, so the first variety I'm going to talk about that did not work for me is the lemonade and the apricot. Okay, so these two varieties, I actually grew both of them last year, and unfortunately I picked two varieties that did not work for my farm and I wasn't happy with them. They grew really short, the flower heads on them were very tiny, and it just didn't work for what I was looking for. I've heard this before that those varieties tend to grow a little bit shorter, they're not as large, so they didn't really work for me. So as far as what did work for me, actually the first year that I grew cosmos, my cosmos were 6 feet tall. They were so full. They were absolutely beautiful. So this was actually the Sensation Mix. So the Sensation Mix has white, dark pink, and it has light pink. And these grew so strong and healthy for me. They even made it through like one of our first frosts that weren't so cold. They made it through that. So they were hardy, tall, absolutely beautiful. So another variety that I'm growing this year, which actually I haven't grown yet, but I've seen it grown on another farm close to me, and this is the cupcake variety. And the cupcake variety is absolutely perfect and whimsical. Huge, beautiful, delicate flowers, really pretty. The only downside is, if you call it a downside, is they're more expensive. The cupcake variety of cosmos are a bit more expensive. I think they're worth it, so I am planting half of my cosmos this year in the cupcake variety. Okay, so one of my favorites last year, I think I might even like this more than the cupcake variety, was the bicolor double clicks. Oh my goodness. Again, a very healthy cosmo, tall. The flowers were just full and beautiful. So if you've never grown a double click cosmo before, cosmos are usually single petals. This is like a roughly more full type of cosmo, and I loved it. It grew so well on my farm. There is a bicolor single, and I did grow that as well, and that was great, but I love the double click bicolor violets. Okay, so as far as what I'm planting this year, which I said, I am planting the Sensation Mix, the double click bicolor, and I'm planting the cupcake. I will not be planting the lemonade again. I will not be planting the apricot, and I haven't really tried any of the other varieties. I think actually that's not true. I tried the Rubenza and I didn't like the Rubenza. Again, small flower heads on that, so that was not my favorite. But those are the ones that would make my list on the best cosmos to grow. If you guys have other ones that grew for you, please comment below and let me know. I'd love to know and try more. If you've grown the apricot and lemonade successfully, I'd like to know how you did it and how that worked out for you. And post pictures below. I want to see your cosmos in bouquets. And it was really awesome talking with you guys, and I'll see you soon on the next video.